Hello everyone. So in the last video we have seen that we have imported all the libraries. So in this video we will be handling the null values. So let me tell you quickly what are the null values. Suppose take this data frame as the example. All the data are present here. But suppose for Dhruv Bansal his age will be missing. Then if the age or data here is missing, then this is the null value. Either here a none will be written or NaN, capital N, small a, and again a capital N will be written over here. That is na. So that will be a null value. So in order to find how many null values are present in each column, we are writing this code df underscore cost is null is sum. So this sum function will help us to add all the null values that are present in each column and print it over here. So you can see that in the annual income column 50 null values are present. So we have to quickly explore all these rows and treat them. I have printed few rows over here that are having the null values. You can see we have used is na function, and then you have printed only 4 rows with the help of head function. So here it is written now. How can we treat all this value, but in the different ways these are written. The first one is remove them. Since there are 50 of them in a data frame of 1000, we will not remove them as we don't want to lose some important records. Then second way is replace them with mean or median. It is suggested with use median in the case of income. This is because in an income data there could be outliers, and median is more robust to these outliers. So this statement means that if we are using mean, so we are including finding mean with the help of our correct data as well as with the outliers. So outlier are some of the data that are wrong data present in our data frame. So we are including the correct data as well as the wrong data in order to find the mean or the average. So we are not taking the mean, that's why. So in place of the mean we will be using the median. I hope you are clear. And the third way is replace them with median per occupation. So occupation wise median income can vary. It is best to use a median per occupation for replacement. So we will be proceeding with this third method of treating the null value. So we have written here, we are using now group by function. So we have written here df underscore cost dot group by. Occupation, all the occupation are written here. So since the occupation column is written here, occupation will be written here, and with respect to the occupation, each occupation, all their incomes will be attached to the occupation and their median we have found. So for accountant, there will be many people who are having an accountant jobs, and there and all their income, annual incomes, median value is found and printed over here. Similarly, for all those people who are artists, their annual income will be taken and their median value will be found. Similarly, the other median values are written with respect to their occupation. And then I have written here an example that this is working. I have simply pulled out a single occupation, and you can see it is printing the annual income, and here it is written the median value of the annual income. So this is working fine, and after that I am using a lambda function. So lambda function is the used only when we are to write a Python function in a short way, and this is a very quickest way. So lambda function helps us to write a Python function in the quickest form. So we are writing df underscore cust dot apply, and inside this we will be doing this row by row because we have to treat the null values in every row. So we are doing this row by row. That's why we have used row. This, and this is a variable, you can take x as well in place of that. Since we are treating it with every particular row, so I am writing row. Here it is written if condition pd dot is null, and inside is null row annual income. So this condition means that if in a particular row, in annual income column, and in a particular row, suppose in the 0th row, if the annual income column will be null, then we will be replacing it with the median value. So here how it is getting replaced, so occupation underscore wise underscore income underscore median, this one, we are putting the row occupation inside this, and we are filling the income, their incomes. If there will be a none value in their annual income, in that particular occupation's annual income, this will help to fill their annual income by putting the median value in that null place. If if there will be no null value, then this part will be running the else part, and it will simply return the row annual income mean. So after we are done with the lambda function, we can see that all the null values are treated. Now we will go to a particular row where the null values are present, and we can see that the null values are treated, like using iloc function to access a particular row. Like here we have accessed row number 1 and row number 29, where null values are present in the annual income, but here the median values are put and the null values are treated. And we can see that this command we have, this code we have used earlier, sorry, not command, only code we have used earlier, and here we are 50 annual income. So if I run this, you can see that the annual income is 0 right now. So uh, it tells that there are no null values present in any column. So we have treated the null values very well, and now we are presenting it with a data visualization. We have used Seaborn library, and from the Seaborn library we are using the hist plot, and we have only did the data visualization of the annual income column from the customer CSV file, and comma kd is equal to true means this line is coming when you are writing the kd is equal to true. So color is green and label data. So this is the data visualization. So in the next part of our video we will be treating the outliers. So let me tell you what are the outliers. You can see that here we have done df dot describe, and from this description of our CSV file you can see the age is minimum 1 and the maximum age is 135. Here the age is 1 and the maximum is 135, but we have to only take at least age of 100. No, this is the annual income, but obviously no one now lives up to 135, so this is an unrealistic number present. And the annual income is minimum 2 and maximum 447k. So age has outlier, and the annual income also have to seen some outliers in terms of minimum value, because the minimum values is 2. Obviously that's an outlier, and the minimum value should be at least 100k. So this is an outlier as well. So in the next video we will see how we have treated the outliers.